All right. So today, what we are looking at is AI tools. AI tools. Sorry, my system is kind of hanging, but just be patient with me. We are looking at AI tools for I'm coming, please. So today, so we'll be looking at AI tools. Who is this person that is disturbing our class? Right. So today we'll be looking at AI tools for efficient research and writing. AI tools for efficient research and writing. Are you able to see my screen?
Please, we are seeing it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So AI tools for efficient research and writing. What I want to let you know is that we are so privileged to be alive in a time like this, because all the things we have been struggling to know, struggling to do, that we have been teaching since the first day till now, AI tool makes it even simpler, such that the one you are supposed to read 30 articles before you are able to come out with a findings, AI can do it in just 5 minutes. It will read 30 papers. AI too will read 30 papers in 5 minutes and give you the findings, the gap. It will just give you and make it sweet. That is one of the beautiful things about living in this time and age. AI too makes it easier. So let me just go through my slide. The traditional process of conducting research and publishing scientific paper has been significantly transformed by the emergence of artificial intelligence tools. Researchers and authors can now leverage the power of this sophisticated language image model to streamline and enhance their research workflow, leading to improved efficiency and higher quality publication. However, using these AI tools effectively in the research and publication domain requires a comprehensive understanding of its capabilities, limitations, and best practices. Now, in this presentation, I will offer my thoughts on a step-by-step guide for researchers who seek to harness the potential of AI tools in their research endeavor and publication efforts. By exploring various aspects such as prompts, research questions, title brainstorming, data synthesis and analysis, and a lot of the others. So this guide will equip you with the necessary knowledge to harness the potential of AI tools in your scientific pursuit. Now, there are various stages in scientific research and writing, which stage. One is the identifying of problem areas and developing a topic. Another one is to perform preliminary research for information relating to the topic. Another one is to locate materials and conduct literature reviews. Another one is to come up with a research methodology, data analysis and interpretation, conclusion, recommendation, then reference, formatting. All these are stages that we will normally go through when we are carrying out our research, especially our academic research. Now, AI in research writing. First, before we move on to AI in research writing, there is something I want to introduce us to, which is called prompts. Prompts in AI. Prompts is the language that you speak to the AI tool anytime you want to get it to work for you. That is my own definition of what prompt is. Prompt is the language that AI tool understands. So whenever you want to speak to AI tool and you want them to do something for you, what you need to speak is what we call prompt. But for just a definition, AI prompt can be in the form of text. It can be image and text together. It can be document and text together, which could be as questions, command, or statement that a person gives as input to an AI model, such as large language models, to guide it in generating a specific response or output. So the prompt provides the AI tool with the necessary context or instruction so it can produce output that is relevant to what you are asking or requesting. I know you have been hearing of prompt, but that is the length and the breadth of what prompt is all about. Prompt is the language that every AI tool understands. And if you want to be able to get the best out of any AI tool, you must learn how to prompt them. A lot of us have these AI tools available to us, but we are not yet getting the best out of it because we don't know how to prompt them. So today I will still help us to understand one or two things that will improve you in the aspect of prompting AI for the best out of it. Now, these are different kinds of prompts. We have the text generation, we have the question answering, we have the code generation, we have the classification, we have the creative or generative. So irrespective of whatever you want to do, one of them must have fallen under one of these types of prompts that is available. So when the material comes to you, you can look at it in more details. So writing effective AI prompt. When you want to write an effective AI prompt, the first thing you should consider doing is to provide context. Provide context. When we mean context, create an environment that will enable the AI tool to understand what you are trying to say, so that when they want to generate an answer to you, it will be exactly what you wanted. So create a form of, with your text or your image or whatever you want to use to prompt it, but make sure that that thing is creating the actual context that you want the AI to understand in order for them or it to provide the kind of answer you are looking for. Then the second thing for you to have to write an effective AI prompt is that you have to be specific. Try and be specific. All right. So I'm going to just look at some of the selected AI tools. There are a dozen of them. There are many, but I'm just going to look at a few of them that can be very useful in your academic research and your writing. Number one is the ChatGPT. We know it. We have also the DeepSeek. Some of us know it. We have the SciSpace. We have the Quillbot. We have the Grammarly. We have Consensus. We have Mendeley. We have Humanizer AI. Then we have AI prompt generators. Then we have connected papers. We'll try our best to see if we are able to look into these as we move on. But first of all, we are going to look into the first, which is ChatGPT. But before we look into ChatGPT, I just want to stress some of the key uses of AI tools in your research. Number one, AI tool can be used as research assistants. It can help you in literature summarization. It can help you in topic brainstorming. It can help you in keyword generation. Number two, AI tools can be used in writing and editing. You can use it to draft essay, articles, reports, scripts, and you can use it to improve your grammar and the tone. Another thing again is programming help. Gone are the days whereby you are struggling to learn a programming language because you want to write a certain code. AI tool will help you to write efficient code. To help you to write efficient code, even more complex codes, it will help you to write them. Then another thing is data analysis. AI tool will help you in carrying out data analysis, interpreting data sets, generating charts, statistical analysis, AI tool will help you in doing it. Then also creative work. You know, AI tool can help you even in storytelling, those who are into content creation, poetry, marketing, copy, like scenario planning, a lot of the others. And that thing again is language translation and learning. You know that there are times whereby you stumble across. I remember one time I saw a material that I wanted to look at because the material seems to be related to the research I am doing. Unfortunately, as I click on the material and downloaded it, I discovered that the material was written in Italy. And I don't understand Italy. What did I do? I just carried that material and I dropped it on my AI tool. And the AI tool translated that material from beginning to ending and gave it back to me in English. And I downloaded it. And that's a barrier I overcame it just in a twinkle of an eye. Now, let's look at ChatGPT. I am merging ChatGPT and DeepSeek together because the two of them are almost like brothers and sisters. They are almost like relations. So almost whatever you are able to do in ChatGPT, you are also able to do in DeepSeek. Now, let's go in. First of all is identifying research problem areas. All right. You know that ChatGPT can help you to generate a number of research problems in a particular area in your field. You know it. I'm telling you now that it can do it for you. So the time that you want to be going to think, what is the problem area? Where are the problem areas? I don't understand the problem areas. Just go and tell the chat, the AI tool that I need 20 research problem in, let's say, artificial intelligence. 20 research problem that, and support it with the sources. Support it with the sources. So let's go now and let's do the practical. Let's go now. Let's do a practical of it. All right, let's do a practical. So I want to launch my ChatGPT. Well, the ChatGPT I'm using, your own ChatGPT may not be the same with mine because mine is not a free version of ChatGPT. Mine is a paid version of ChatGPT. So, but the free version can do a lot. It can do beyond even what you are thinking about. So, but this is a paid version. So, that is my own version. So, let's go. So, this is what I want to say. I want to prompt this ChatGPT that I need problem areas that I can research upon. So, look at the way I'm going to prompt it. So look at what I prompted now. I said, I want to undergo a research in the field of machine learning in healthcare. Please generate five research problem areas from areas from existing and true articles. Take note of those words. They are not just there for fancy. That GPT can hallucinate. There are times where you will tell it, do this, and it will go and formulate papers that are not existing anywhere. But when you tell it to get it from existing and true articles, it will pay attention to that instruction and follow it up. So I need you to generate 5 research problem areas from existing and true articles published between 2020 and 2025. So let's go. So it is thinking. It wants to give us a better answer. So let's observe and wait for it to give us the answer. So AI2 makes our research to be so sweet and easy. So sweet and easy. So please take advantage of it. Don't be afraid of it. Take advantage of it. All right. So it is now giving us research problem areas. The first one it gave us is fairness under distribution shift in clinical machine learning. Now it is now explaining the problem to us. This is the problem. Models that are trained on one hospital or population often encode demographic signal and behave unfairly when deployed elsewhere. We still lack deployment-ready method that consistently preserve equity across sites and subgroup. So now, sample research questions. How do different debiasing strategy compare from multi-subgroup calibration when a chest X-ray model is moved across hospitals? Which fairness metrics are most suitable under clinical realistic shift? So it has presented a problem and described the problem, and is now also trying to tell us where and how we are able to identify what to focus our art on to solve. That is the research question he is giving to us there. Let's look at the others. We have privacy preserving collaboration that actually work in clinics. Federated learning promises multi-site training without centralizing data, but with deployment face government heterogeneity and privacy utility trade-offs that remains unsolved. Now, what are the research questions? What governance and audit mechanism measurably reduce the risk while maintaining AU and ROC, that is an area under the curve and the region of these are measurement metrics across 5+ institutions. So let's just go. I'm going to pick one and explain to us. So all these are the stuff that it has brought out for us, that these are still existing problems. So I want us to pick out one and let's tell AI to go further and bring it into a more specific context. So let's pick this number 4, evaluating large language model for clinical uses, hallucination, arm and workflow fit. What is the problem? Large language models show strong medical question answer performance, but can hallucinate, can propagate bias, and mishandle real clinical workflow. Standardized arm-aware evaluations are still maturing. That is to say, there are still a lack for tools that can be used to ascertain the level of hallucination that is within a large language model. So let's pick that one and let's build on it. So this is my prompt now. I say from number 4, generate 5 research topics and include sources, include true and existing sources with links that contains justifiable gaps. Links that contain justifiable gap for the research topics. So I'm asking it now that I want you to give me from number 4, just give me 5 research topics and also give me published work that contains the gap, so that when I want to now say, okay, this is a gap existing in the particular literature, I should be able to land on that literature to support the topic I am working on. All right, so let's see what ChatGPT can do. I told it to also give us link to those particular papers. So this is what it will normally do, because it has to check through a lot of database to come out with what we are asking it to do. So it has come forth, it has now begun to generate the topics that we can look at, and if it suits us, we go on with it, because there is also materials that support it. So the first one, he said, measuring clinically harmful hallucination in electronic health record / note summarization and how to mitigate them. Now, this is a very, very good research topic, because today everybody is embracing AI. Even in the healthcare, AI is finding its way into a lot of places in healthcare. But this subject of hallucination is something that in some other fields it can be tolerated. But if there is a form of hallucination or a form of misinformation in the case of healthcare, a patient can die. A patient can be given a mistreatment, can be sent to undergo an operation that is not supposed to go through. So if you are undergoing a research that is going to measure clinically harmful hallucination in this, is a very, very good research. So, but let's look at the idea. The idea is prospectively quantifying hallucination harm rates when large language models draft or summarize notes and test safeguards on real cases. Why? Why now? And the sources call for standardized harm-aware evaluation in healthcare, large language models, and early note summarization. Studies exist, but lack prospective workflow embedded trials. So you can see these are the studies that have looked into something like that. So this one is one of them. This one say a framework to assess clinical safety and hallucination. I don't want to click on it yet. There are about 3 of them. This one say development and evaluation of clinical note summarization. There is still more. But the third one say evaluating large language model as agents in clinical settings. And if you look at all of them, they are 2025, 2024 papers. So let me click one of them. So look at the gap that was identified. We still don't know in routine documentation how often large language model hallucinations lead to clinical meaningful errors, and which mitigation actually reduces them at the point of care. So this is a gap. And when you go through these materials, you will be able to identify that such a gap actually is in existence. Such a gap actually is existing. So this material say evaluating large language models as agents in the clinic. So now they are saying that, oh, what if we deploy large language model and it is an agent in the clinic? Well, it will be useful because when you come, sometimes you say, I want to see doctor. Doctor is not available. So because of that, nothing can be done. But what if we deploy large language models to be an agent in the clinic, replacing the doctor? So when you come there, you tell the agent and say, I'm having headache, I'm having back pain, I'm having stomach pain. And the agent say, from the symptoms you are telling me now, this is malaria, this is typhoid, and this is what again? Okay, malaria and typhoid. So the agent can say, okay, go and run a test for you to be able to ascertain exactly whether this is true. Now, that is very useful, especially in the context that we are here in Africa, where doctors are not so much available. But now, because large language model can hallucinate, how can you tell when it is not saying what is wrong? Are you getting it now? So this work has been able to evaluate large language model as clinic agents. So from the findings of this work, let me just read through the abstract. Research developments in large language models have unlocked opportunity for healthcare, from information synthesis to clinical decision support. These large language models are not just capable of modeling language, but can also act as intelligent agents that interact with stakeholders in open-ended conversation and even influence clinical decision making. Rather than relying on benchmark, they measure a model's ability to process clinical data or answer standardized test questions. Large language model agent can be modeled in high fidelity simulations of clinical settings and should be assessed for their impact on clinical workflow. This evaluation framework, which we refer to as artificial intelligence structured clinical examination, can draw from comparable technologies where machines operate with varying degrees of self-governance, such as self-driving cars in dynamic environments with multiple stakeholders. Developing this robust real-world clinical evaluation will be crucial towards deploying large language model agents in medical settings. So what this person is trying to do is trying to look at a possibility of developing a model that is not just deployed as a large language model, but as a model that is able to evaluate the performance of large language model. All right, so let's go to the end of the evaluating agent-based simulation using an AI SCE framework. So let's look at what the person did. Similarly to standards and regulations from the autonomous driving industry, identifying robust clinical guidelines and what constitutes a successful interaction from healthcare large language agents will be crucial towards fulfilling the long-term goals of patients, providers, and other clinical stakeholders. In medical education, there has been a shift from assessing students using standardized testing, which evaluates shallow clinical reasoning, to modern curricula, which increasingly use objective structures clinical examination. This exam assess a student's practical skill in the clinic, including the ability to examine patients, take clinical histories, communicate effectively, and handle unexpected situations. Google recently developed Articulate Medical Intelligence Explorer, a research AI system for diagnostic medical reasoning and conversation, which was evaluated against performance of primary care physician in the style of an OSCE. Now, I don't want to read so much. The things are too much to be read. But what I'm trying to point out is that there are models that are already being developed in the field of autonomous car, that is a self-driving car, to test its ability not to hallucinate or give errors. And to a very large extent, they have been able to ascertain and prove the extent to which these models can make that kind of error. And then they have been able to also develop algorithms to curtail or reduce that possibility. But in the healthcare, a number of models have been created. And you know that the test for malaria is not the same as the test for HIV and AIDS. So, and the symptoms of malaria may vary in certain aspects from HIV and AIDS. So now, if you are deploying large language model and it is trained basically to attend to certain sicknesses, it means that it will not be able to attend to others that it is not trained to. Then again, if you are training a model to attend to malaria as a problem, then the data that was used to train that model, it may not be all encompassing. Maybe you collected data from Nigeria. You did not collect data from South Africa. That particular model, when you deploy it in South Africa, it can produce results that is not consistent with the context of South Africa. So it means that there should be a way of checking when a model is making mistake. So that is what this particular research topic is not trying to point out to. And it has already provided us with the gap. And as we go through the paper, you will see that they are trying to use the clinical settings, like using a doctor on ground to verify the function of the AI tool. So now the AI tool has told the patient, you have malaria, you have typhoid, but the doctor is also there now. They now ask the doctor, is it true that what this AI tool is suggesting that is actually true based on the symptoms this patient has said? Then they will now use that to evaluate when the AI tool is hallucinating or it is giving an error. But in this context now, the gap that this topic is going to fill is not you using a physical doctor to assess the capability of the large language model. It's you now developing another artificial agent that can be used to evaluate the AI model and always catch it or always stop it when it's trying to hallucinate or give errors. I don't know if what I'm saying is clear.
Yes, it's very clear. Thank you very much.
So this AI tool now has succeeded in giving us not just the problem areas, it has gone on to also begin to give us what specific topic and also giving us the papers that can be used to validate it as benchmark or paper where gap exists, and also even state out the gap for us. So you don't need to go through the stress of trying to want to read an entire paper for you to find the gap. This AI tool has already done that for us. So because of time, I just want us to go on because there's a lot of things for us to look at here. Then research topic brainstorming, AI tool can help us to do that, which is what we have already done now. Then perform literature review. Do you know that you can upload paper to ChatGPT or DeepSeek and tell it to read it and give you the key points, the gaps, the limitations that exist in that paper? And it will give it to you very clean, whereas you did not read through that paper. The AI tool has helped you to read through, and it has brought out that those things that you want to get. So let me see if I can do a brief practical on that. I'm going to upload a paper and I will tell it to do well to read it, and it should do well to bring out the gaps, limitations that exist in that paper. So I want to try to upload a particular paper to the AI tool. All right. So let me look for a paper. All right, let me pick out this. I don't know what it is containing, but let me just pick it out. Right, so I want to just take this particular test that is written there. I want to use that test. So I want to copy the test. This is an image actually, so let me just see if we are able to out. All right, from it. All right, so this is what I want to tell it. I say, summarize the key points of this article in bullet points. Tell me the key findings, methods, how authors obtain their results, implications, and the novelty and significance of the study. I can even tell it to Okay, did I put limitations there? Is there limitations? Limitations. Okay, no. Then I can answer okay. And limitations. So in a few minutes, it will read it very straight. So he said that this is the topic of the article, evaluating the socio-economic and health impact of 2020 flood in displaced local government, Sokoto State, Nigeria. And he brought out all the information of the paper. So this is what he said. Key findings: severe loss in agriculture and infrastructure, causes of flooding was also, he brought it out, health impact, economic effects. These are the key findings of the paper. So when you are carrying out your literature review, this is key. You need to identify the key findings of the paper. The next thing is the method. What was the method the author used? He said that the author used mixed method, qualitative and quantitative, and he brought it out exactly what the author did. 300 structure questionnaire. You have not read this paper, take note. It is this AI that has read it for you. But he has already summarized it. You don't need to break your head. All you have to do is just pick out the points you want to pick out from here, and you are done with reviewing that particular literature. And then he moved on to say, what are the implications? He brought it out. It's okay. What is the significance? He has brought it out. Are there limitations? Forms a gap. Remember, the limitation of a publication is what forms a gap. So it has brought out the limitation. Look at the limitation he brought. It says gender imbalance. And remember, yesterday we were talking about population. He's already telling you now that there is gender focus. He says geographic scope. And you know, yesterday we talked about geographic gap as part of the gap that you can feel when carrying out your literature. Are you seeing it now? So you can see that it has successfully read the entire literature and it has brought out the limitation for you. Now look at what he's even telling you that he wants to do. He said, would you like me to create a research gap for future research direction section? Are you seeing it? He's already even telling you that I know that it's research gap. Let me help you to bring it out. Let me bring it out. So you can see that this is also a very powerful way that AI too can help you. Now let's continue. You can also use it to design questionnaire. One of the challenges we have seen in those who are doing questionnaire as a way of collecting data is that they don't even know what question to ask, because they don't even know how to collect the type of data they even would need to collect. So you will see them drafting questionnaire here and there, drafting. But I'm telling you the truth that AI too will give you a very sweet, well-placed questionnaire if you can prompt it very well. Now look at this prompt that was given to these two. They say you are a research scientist. Now this is what you are telling the AI to now. You are telling it that assume that you are a research scientist and you specialize in customer product safety and public health. Design an online survey to find out whether mask wearing during COVID-19 has changed the behavior of using cosmetic products by customers, such as their frequency of use, choice of product types, and pattern of use. Aim for survey respondents in Nigeria with different demographic group, with an emphasis on population group who are more likely to be affected. Design a survey questionnaire with 30 questions. Are you seeing it? Now let's bring this out and let's go and do what? Let's tell the AI tool to do it for us. And you will see how it is going to do what? It is going to generate questionnaire for us. Let's try. You are following. Just imagine. Just imagine. Look at what he's doing. And I want to also show you something. Just let it finish generating. I will show you that even this thing is generating now. I can tell it to put it in Microsoft Office and let me download it. You will see it. Just watch. It's even going on. We told it to give us 30. Look at what he's doing. He said he's giving us even more than 30. Are you seeing it now? All right. So let me show you something that is also a possibility in this AI tool. It has finished generating the question. I can tell it to generate a downloadable MS Word document with every details well included. And look at what it's going to do. It is trying to put that stuff which it has generated into a structured MS Word document. So you will see it. So while we're waiting for it, all right. Are you seeing it? It says it has been generated. This is it here. So if I click on it, it will download. It will download. It will download. All right. So let's check what the download was, what it's looking like. Are you seeing it now? So it has downloaded it, it has produced the document, and as you can see, this is just what you have here. All you have to do now is, if it's not structured the way you want it to be structured, it's just for you now to do what? To do the basic structuring that you want to do. All right. So let's go on. So another thing again that this tool can help you do, it can help you to develop suitable methodology for your topic. You know, some of us, we hear the word methodology, we hear the word method, we don't even understand what can be the difference between methodology and what is the word method. Well, that's not what we're looking at now, but methodology actually is the technique that you are trying to use for your research and the justification for why that technique is being selected. So you can use it to tell ChatGPT, please develop a suitable methodology for me. So let's tell ChatGPT to do something like that. All right. Develop a suitable methodology for the... Did we pick any topic then? Let me go and tell it to pick a topic. For topic 1. For topic 1. Are you seeing it? Even though I have generated other things after that time, but as I said, topic 1, you see it was able to go and pick it and bring it out. So you see the suitable methodology that he has brought out now. It gave you the research design, the data source, the model selection, the experimental conditions, the evaluation matrix, the study population, statistical analysis, mitigation strategy, evaluation, ethical consideration, then expected outcome. Wonderful methodology. So you don't need to go and be stressing your head again. It has already told you that this is what is suitable for this kind of research. If you are trying to carry out this kind of research, then this is a suitable methodology for you to use. But sometimes you may not need to use all of them, number 1 through to 10, but you can find the ones that you can use suitably for your work. Not necessarily that you must use all of them. So that's for that. So let's move on. Oh, there's a whole lot. You can do summary. You know, sometimes at the end of your document, you need to summarize, you need to do conclusions, you need to do what? Recommendation. Do you know that you can upload that document? In short, I did it in one of my research. I just uploaded the document and I told ChatGPT, I say, write the summary, the conclusion, and recommendation. And it did it and gave me straight. It gave me clear. So that is what it can also do. Then now developing AI templates. You know, you can develop a template so that you don't need to be prompting here and there. You can just develop a template, and that template will just be the one doing the work. You will just be following it. You will not be doing the work. The template will be the one doing the work. So I developed a template. Let me just upload the template. Let's see how templates can work. So permit me, I want to upload my template, the template I developed for carrying out research work. I developed that template because I want it to be easy for me whenever I'm trying to use ChatGPT to do any form of AI stuff. So I uploaded the document. I did not type anything. Just the document I uploaded. Now I'm going to click send and see what it will do to what ChatGPT will do with it. Are you seeing this? He said, great, let's build your thesis step by step. He said, first, please type your exact research topic below so I can tailor chapter 1 to it. Here's the chapter 1 structure we will follow. Tell me where to start and how many words you want. Are you seeing it? He said, which section should I begin with and how many words should I generate? When a section calls for sources, I will use only true published work from 2020 to 2025 with upper 7th in text, citation, and referencing. Are you seeing that? Are we together? Hello?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Yes.
So you are seeing that I did not type anything.
Yes, sir.
I did not type anything. The only thing I did was just to upload a document, and you can see what it brought out. Are you seeing it now? So now let's go and pick that topic. Let's go and pick that topic that we created earlier. Let's see what we can make out of it. That topic again. All right. Control C. Now we have pasted it. We said, wait, all right. We said, oh yeah, go on. So after this, I'm just going to choose one so that we can run with it. So look at what he did. He said your research topic, measuring clinical harmful, blah, 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 is highly relevant to AI safety in healthcare and can be structured into chapter 1 with strong groundings in recent literature. Here is how I recommend shaping chapter 1 for the thesis. So now let's go. Would you like me to start drafting 1.1, which is the background of the study? So let's tell it what to do now. Please, 1.1, and let it be just 300 words. In short, 1.1, 300. It will know what I'm talking about. When I just say 1.1, 300, it will know that I'm telling it to develop 1.1 and let it be 300 words. Are you seeing it? It is drafting it and it is giving you all the research. Are you seeing this? Giving you the research, the citations. Are you seeing it? Now, if you think, he said, if you like, I can also send you a version with, that is not what I want now. So it has developed 1.1. I can tell it, first of all, give me the reference. So that we can prove whether they are actually existing sources. Are you with me? So that we can prove whether they are actually existing. You know, many times people are saying, used to hallucinate. You go and bring fake papers, but let's check. Are we together? All right, so let's pick this last one first. This last one say, Mendeley, a comparative benchmark for detecting medical hallucination in large language model preprint. So let's see if it is actually an existing paper. Are you seeing it? It's existing. It's existing. Let's check the other one. Are you seeing it? It's existing. Let's check the other one. Seeing it is existing. So you can see that every of the paper it has brought out, they are all existing papers, not like some kind of fake paper that you cannot even work with. Then now let's tell it to give us our 1.2. 1.2, make it just 300 words. So, see, it has generated our 1.2 for us. Are you seeing it? Let's see what it is doing. It's just doing a very good work. Let's read the statement of the problem. It says, while electronic health records hold promise for improving clinical decision making, the increasing adoption of large language models to generate summaries for clinical notes and clinician-patient dialogue has surfaced a critical safety issue: clinically harmful hallucination. These are instances where model produce content that is factually incorrect, fabricated, or unsupported by the original record, yet may mislead clinicians in treatment, diagnosis, and follow-up care. Look at what it's not saying. It's a recent work, the work by Agari et al. 2025, found that in a data set of nearly 13,000 clinician annotated sentences, the hallucination rate was approximately 1.47%, while omissions were 3.45%. Importantly, almost half of the hallucinations were classified as major. They are major hallucinations, meaning they had potential to harm patient care if uncorrected. Similarly, Shane et al. 2025 constructed both synthetic fact control and natural hallucination data sets for medical summarization, showing that many existing general domain hallucination detectors fail to detect clinically serious error. Another study, medical hallucination information model and blah, 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 shows that hallucinations are not rare anomalies but are frequent risk, especially when large language models are used in healthcare, especially where accuracy is essential. So you can see that it has brought out the problem. The problems are exacerbated by several gaps. One, inadequate measurement framework, lack of detection tools tuned for clinical severity, insufficient mitigation strategy. So we have gotten our statement of problem. Now let's tell it to help us with our 1.3. And let it be, since that is statement of problem, we don't want to make it, give it 300 words. We just want to say as minimum as possible. This is the objective. I want it to be as minimum. Let it not be too big. So we say the objective of the study are to define and categorize clinical harmful hallucination, blah, 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 measure this, propose and evaluate medication, blah, blah. That is it. Then the next one is say, would you like me to draft 1.4? If you think you need a research question, you can put it there. But if you think, oh, I don't need the research question, I don't need an hypothesis, then you move on to the next one, which is 1.5, and you tell it 300. If you observe what we are doing, we are not stressing with any much prompt. We are just putting in things. Look at it, significance. It has drafted out the significance. And if you don't want the significance to be highlighted like this, it should be in a single paragraph. You can just tell it and say, make it a single paragraph. Now look at it. It has put it in a single paragraph. Then he said, do you want us to give you scope? We type 1.6 to give us our scope. You seeing it now? Then justification, we give it 1.7. It's already putting our work together for us. And whereas we have not do any serious, it's just a document that we uploaded. Then he said operational definitions. We say 1.8 to begin to give us operational definitions. Now, are you seeing it? He said, this completes chapter 1 of your thesis. Would you like me now? Would you like me to now start chapter 2, literature review with recent sources, structured around definition, causes, measurement, and mitigation of hallucination? Are you seeing it? It's just sweet. So if I say yes, go ahead. It will start preparing for our chapter 2, which is the literature review. Now, look at what it is doing. Definition and taxonomy of hallucination in medical natural language processing. This first point now is talking about conceptual gap. This is talking about conceptual gap, measurement of hallucination, all this blah, 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 blah. Now, if you don't want it like this, you can tell it to do this. You can tell it to use one article per paragraph. Use one article per paragraph. So it's going to now bring it that is in that paragraph way, so that you can see it in that order, the way you normally do it in your literature review when you are doing your literature review. So it has brought it out like this. If you say, oh, the literatures are too few, please increase. Okay, he said, do you want me to continue building chapter 2 in the exact style? Yes, continue. Aiming for around 8 to 12 articles. Yes, 25 articles. 25 true and existing articles. Are you seeing what we are doing? Please, I may be fast, but because we don't have time. We have never looked at any of the other tools. It's just this one we are looking at for so long. So while it is running, let's move on. So we have the size space. Another one is the size space, which is a very wonderful tool. Size space. Are you seeing it? It's a wonderful tool. I will not read all the reading, but I will just show you one or two of the beautiful things about size space. So let's launch size space. Let's launch size space. All right, it's not opening it, but let me see how to go on the browser and It is still planning the paragraph, so let's continue what we are doing. So we say size space. When you click on size space, I will just introduce to one or two things about size space so that we will move on from there. I will just go to the AI writer. Let's just go in. You know, there are times whereby you have a certain things that AI has generated for you. AI generated it for you and it did not give you any source. You don't have any source. You don't know where you are going to pin it to and say, okay, this is where I got this information because AI gave it to you without a source. But do you know that you can use size space to find a source by just copying that particular word and pasting it? Just copy that particular word and do what? Paste it. Now look at what I want to do. Let's assume now that let's go to our statement of the problem. Let's assume now that we have this kind of statement that said, while this, blah, 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 we do not understand again. So now let's copy it out and say, we want a citation for this. We want a citation. How do we get a citation? I don't know any literature. What do I do? Now what you will do is come to AI writer. It's one of the functionality of size space. So look at it here, AI writer. So I will click on AI writer. And as I click on AI writer, it will give me a space for me to start writing. Look at what it will do. So I will be able to just paste that word and it will just go and be looking for many authors. Where this one is also important again is that some of us, we have gotten some content from a material that is already outdated. Maybe their material is 2007. When you went ahead to go and submit it, they said that this material is too old. Look for recent paper. I think that is what many people used to face. When you go and see your supervisor, will tell you that look for recent paper. This paper is too old. It's too old. And you are just struggling. How will I get it? Where will I get it? You can get that sorted in minutes by just doing what? Using this AI writing tool. So look at how I'm going to do it. So it has opened the space for me. Now I just want to start typing. So I have pasted that word here. As I pasted the word, I need a citation. What do? I will click on control. I will click on art. The normal art that you have in your keyboard. As I click on art, look at, it said that thing you posted there, it is possible to have a paper like this that can back it up. Are you seeing it? If you don't like this one is 2023. There's another one again, 2024. It can also support that statement. There's another one again, this one, 2024. It can also support that statement. There's another one again, it can also support it. It will give you a lot of different papers that can support that statement. So don't go and break your head looking for one particular place to get it. Just paste that particular text here and it will give you a possibility. So if I click one now, I click one of it now. Are you seeing it? It has provided a citation for us. Are you seeing it? It has provided a citation for us. Is it clear? And also provided the reference. Are you seeing it? This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Yes,
I need an updated papers. I don't know what to use to cite. This will clear that struggle for you. So that is one of the beautiful things about size space. I don't know. I can't go through a lot of them. The next thing is the Quillbot. The Quillbot is so sweet because it will enable you to carry out what we call paraphrasing. Do you know what? Whenever you are using AI or you are trying to read and collect materials and copy from their content, it is an error or it is an offense for you to paste a person's work in your document without paraphrasing it. But sometimes we used to have problem with paraphrasing, and that has been with some people. So Quillbot will help you to paraphrase it quickly and easily. So look at this content now. I will paste it here into Quillbot. As I paste it into Quillbot, I say, please just do it, rephrase it for me in an academic way. Let it look like an academic stuff. Are you seeing it now? So Quillbot has started paraphrasing it. Are you seeing it? It has changed the words, it has changed the sentences, but at the end of the day, it should still mean the same thing like the one you are telling it to paraphrase. Are you seeing it? So
Yes.
that is what Quillbot is specifically used for. But Quillbot has other functionality like grammar checker, AI detector, plagiarism checker, AI humanizer, blah, 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 and the rest of them. So that is one of the powerful use of Quillbot. Another thing again is the Grammarly. Grammarly is used for checking your grammar. And the beautiful thing is that you can put Grammarly as an add-in to your Word document directly so that as you are typing, Grammarly is correcting. As you are typing, Grammarly is telling you this one is not right, put it like this. That is the beautiful thing about Grammarly. Another one, you can go through it, you will see the one is consensus. Consensus is purely for literature review. So whenever you are stuck, you want to review a lot of papers. I think by sense, consensus can review 50 papers at a time. 50. So all you have to do is to go to consensus. All you have to do is to go to consensus.
Wow.
Consensus. Create your login. Me, I already have my login, so I will just come in. Consensus, it has already brought me in. And here it said pro or quick. So I want to check. It said pro or quick, but I think for the quick, it will help you to summarize only 10 papers. But for the pro, it will help you to summarize 20 papers. But if you come to deep, it will help you to summarize 50. So let's do something now. Where is our... Let's do something now. Let's go back to that, our stuff. Okay, this guy has given us... It has given us this stuff. So, but there are still work we can also put into it to make it to be more beautiful than it is like this. But let's assume that is what we have done. So let's pick our topic now. Here's our topic again. Where is it now? Where is it? All right. Let's copy our topic and let's go to consensus and let's tell it. Just put it there. You don't need to even tell it anything. Just put it there and send it. Consensus will start gathering papers. Sometimes it will tell you that it is looking at a very large number of papers and it's trying to screen it. It's trying to screen it. Are you seeing it? So it's looking at papers already. Are you seeing it? Look at it. All these are the papers he's already looking at. And he's reading them. And he's reading them. And he's trying to... And if you look at all of them, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2023. You understand? At the end of the day, when he finishes everything, it will come to the bottom and give you the feedback of the summarization of these papers. While it is loading, let's go back to our work. Now, Mendeley. Mendeley is very powerful because Mendeley is a reference manager that helps you to be able to manage your referencing and your citation. This one is important. Can time allow us to be able to explore it? This already almost 8:30, but let's just try Mendeley. All right, so you will go on your... I already have Mendeley installed on my system. If you can look at my system, you will see this icon here, these two icons. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Are you seeing these two icons?
Yes, please, we can.
All right. Yeah, these are Mendeley. I installed them on my system because I use them more. I use them always. But Mendeley does not work alone. Mendeley work with two other app. One of them is the Mendeley site, and the other one is the Mendeley. I'm coming. One is Mendeley site. One is Mendeley web importer. Mendeley site and Mendeley web importer. So let's do a little practical with Mendeley before we go on. So for you to install Mendeley, I'm coming.
Yeah.
For you to install Mendeley, you can just go on your browser, just go and type Mendeley Mendeley.com. Now, when you go there, it will give you this kind of interface. The first thing it will tell you to do is to create a free account. But if you want to go straight to download, if you click here, download, it will take you to where you can download your Mendeley. It will take you to where you can download your Mendeley. Look at it. It said download now for Windows. But if you are not using Windows, if you are using Mac, you can come here and you will see for Mac. If you are using Linux, you can come here, you can download for Linux. So when you have done that, you install it, you will see it in your desktop showing like this. Now, after you have done that, you can open it. You can open it. When you launch it, while it is launching, let's go to my Microsoft Word. Now, on my Microsoft Word, I have already installed Mendeley site. So Mendeley site is already in my add-ins. Mendeley site is already in my add-ins. So look at it here. It's already in my add-ins. So, all right, I'm coming on. Okay, so I'm not seeing it there. Okay, probably because I'm not connected to my OneDrive, but this is it here. So if I click add, it is going to tell me that, all right, I want to add Mendeley site to your Word app. So it is coming in as an add-ins. I want to show you how Mendeley site work with Mendeley Reference Manager. All right, so this is my Mendeley Reference Manager, the one we just downloaded and the one we have installed, and this is one I'm running now. So it is telling me now that I should log in. So I will enter in my credentials, and when I've done that, I will log in. All right, so this is my Mendeley. These are a lot of papers that I have dropped in my Mendeley. Are you seeing all this? These are papers, literatures that are already in my Mendeley, because it helps you to collect your paper. So any paper that you are thinking that you want to use for your research, Mendeley will collect all of them, and then it can easily do your citing and it can easily do your referencing. You don't need to break your head to do that. So now let's go to our Word. So they say get started. And mind you, I think if you find any challenge, please talk to me on the Telegram group. Anytime you find a challenge, you forget something or something is not clear, please talk to me on the chat, the Telegram group. I will try as much as I can to respond, because I know that I'm talking very fast. And when I'm talking very fast like this, is because I have so much in my head I want to say, and time is not allowing me. So, but if you come across a point where you now have a challenge, maybe you are trying to implement something and it's challenging, please come to the Telegram group and say, I tried doing this, or state what your challenge is, and we will respond to it.
Yes.
So we are trying to now log in.
When we download the Mendeley,
yes.
When we download the Mendeley and install, will it automatically install the second one?
No. Okay, when you are finished installing that,
yes,
you will now have to install the other one. There are two ways you can go about that. If you go on this, hope you can see my screen.
Please.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. So I clicked on this. Oh, I've closed it. All right. So when I came into downloads, you can see this place where you have solutions. Can you see solutions?
Yes.
When you click on solutions, click on solutions, you will see them here. The one you downloaded now is this Mendeley Reference Manager. This is Mendeley site. This is Mendeley Web Importer. You can download them by clicking it from here and then going to click download. Get it. Are you seeing it? Get.
Yes.
Are you seeing it now? So that is how you can get it. So now let's see what the challenge can be. I'm trying to log into my Mendeley site. All right. I have logged into my Mendeley site. What you will see on my Mendeley site is all those papers, you see, all the papers I have here on my Mendeley manager, all these papers I have here, I will be seeing them on my Mendeley site. Mind you, on this place here, you can read your papers. If I click on it now, any of the paper I click on now, excuse me, so I click on this, it will tell me read. So when I click on read, it will open a PDF editor screen where I can read that paper. Are you seeing it? Can read the paper.
But so does that presume that all those papers are free access papers or not?
Okay, now Mendeley can help you to collect both free access and paid paper. But this is it. The paid paper, you cannot read it. I don't know if you're getting me now.
Yes.
You can't read paid paper, but you can read free. You see the way I click now and I get read. If it's a paid paper, I can't read it. But I can cite it.
Okay.
You understand? You know, sometimes just reading the abstract, you know, those paid paper, they allow you to read their abstract. Are you getting me? You know, sometimes just reading the abstract of a paper, you can get an information from there that you can add to your work. So you can cite that work with Mendeley in your work without you even downloading that full paper. All right, so let's go to our Mendeley site. All right, they say Mendeley site version this, release this, enable this, blah, 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 blah. It's like there's a new version of Mendeley site. So let's just hope it's not going to be okay. Now, all these are the papers I have on that my Mendeley stuff. Are you seeing it?
Yes, please.
All these are the papers that are there. So now, it being here, it will enable me to quickly do what? Cite and what? Referenced. So let me show you how it works. So take for instance now, this information from here to this point, let me say that I got it from this paper. Are you seeing it? This first paper here, Sustainable Development Goals, CIS, Global Water, blah, blah, blah. Let me say I got it from there. You understand? If I put my cursor on this place, which is where I normally put my citation, are you seeing this place? Insert citation. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
If I click on it, it will automatically bring in my citation. Are you seeing it? It has included citation there. Are you seeing it? Now, let's assume also this one, I got it from somewhere too. Let's say from this other paper, I say insert citation. It has inserted it for me. Let's say also from this place also, I got it from another paper. Then I click on this paper, I say, okay, insert citation. It has inserted it. Now, let's say from this point also, I got it from a particular paper and I say, okay, insert citation. Now, after it has inserted all this citation, I need these things to be on my reference. They should be on my reference. I want to see them on my reference. So this will also help us to get that done. So I have removed this previous stuff and I type, okay, this is my reference session. Now put them here. So what do I do? As I put my cursor here, I will go to my Mendeley site and I will click on these 3 dots. Are you seeing these 3 dots here? See these 3 dots?
Yes.
I will click on the 3 dots and you will see it say insert. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Insert bibliography. When I click on it, look at what it will do. It will tell me, okay, switch to manual updates, performance notice for bibliography update. Okay, this is their technical issues. But when I click on it, I say insert. I'm coming, keep live, switch to manual updates, keep live. Let me read first. Update the bibliography manually to improve speed. Add the keep live updates inside bibliography. All right. Let's see what it will do. Are you seeing it?
Please. Wow.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
So those papers that I cited, it has gone to generate their reference and put them in upper 7th edition.
Okay.
Are you seeing it now?
Yes, please.
Then if you want to change from upper, maybe you want to use another kind of citation. You know, in one of the classes, I told you that there are many types of citation. We have the MLA, we have the Harvard, we have the Vancouver, we have the IEEE.
Exactly.
If you want to say, okay, Mendeley, I don't want upper, I want to use another one. Are you seeing here you have citation settings?
Yes.
You click on it, then it will ask you citation style, American, psychological, which is upper. I don't want that one, so I click on change. It will now ask me, is it IEEE you want? Is it Vancouver? Are you seeing it now? Is it Chicago? Anyone you want, then you click on it. Then anyway, as you are generating your citation and reference, it is going to be putting it in that particular citation style. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if you have that web importer already put in your system,
yes,
when you open your browser, you will see it here. Are you seeing this thing here? Are you seeing it here?
Okay, yes.
That is web importer. Yes,
okay.
That is web importer. So anytime you install your web importer, it will come to your browser. Anytime you browse a paper and that paper is free, the web importer will tell you that it can import that paper directly to your Mendeley site.
Okay.
Without you going to download and try to want to come and upload to your Mendeley site, it can import it directly. That's why they call it web importer. Do you understand? So if you have installed it, it will automatically do that for you. So let's take, for instance, now, let me try and see if we can do something here. Let me pick a particular paper. Let me just pick machine learning. All right, so I want to be opening the paper. Any paper I open now and it is as is available, you will see Mendeley in web importer we prompt. That is, it will play out. So let's see. Yeah, be fast. There's no time. All right, so it is opening. Let's see. If it's a paper that is free and available, this one is not free. Let's look for another. Like this. I want to see where it is going to go straight, especially paper from Springer. All these paper from Springer, Nature. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this pop up here?
Yes.
All right. So what that thing is telling you that this paper is available. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?
Yes.
Oh shit, my battery is gone.
Oh.
So if I click on this,
Thank you very much. This is very interesting.
I hope we'll be able to have another time. Oh God, I'm not satisfied with. We have a lot.
Hey.
So, but my battery is already.
But are we not
I tried